My absolutely lovely Imperial Cutter. Hello, ship. I love you. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Now, if I've calculated things correctly, actually, let me double check my cargo capacity. Oops, that's the phone. Well, I have no idea who that is. Must be a telemarketer, so they can pound sand. All right. So if I did my computations correctly, we have a maximum earning potential should we get absolutely lucky of around 240 million credits on a single run. Of course, if we don't get lucky, well, we can get very little. All right, well, there's nothing there. What's the point of having a big ship if you can't use it? Oops, I was in solo. Let's go to open. Data, 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 data. Data. Polymers. Composites. Superconductors. And apparently this system is no longer in the state where the meta-alloy emissions will show up. Again. Well, that's annoying. Hey. Was somebody there for a second? Well, maybe they were. Well, let me log into the stream. And there's currently nobody here. Nobody but me. Turn the volume on this down. That way it does not interfere with the rest of the recording. Alright. Oh, hello. Good to see someone here. Um, Tantalum. Well, Atlas Ciliano, ceramic composites. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, give me something decent to deliver. Okay, well, that's annoying. Once around the boards, and we got nothing good. The biggest mission I saw was a little over, actually, it was a little, just barely over 5 mil. Well, we'll take one more pass through here, and we will take whatever missions we can, because apparently the metadata missions are not going to show up. So we will start here in solo and just fill the hold, and then we'll run mission, because, well, it's kind of what we can do. Actually, since first of all, hi Daniel. Actually, no, this isn't VR. I have the iX4C head tracker, and it's actually, with the current state of the VR headsets, this is actually far better. The headsets don't have the resolution that I'm getting on my monitor here, and with the head tracker, and I have to recalibrate it a little bit since their last firmware update because they changed a couple sensitivities. But it's almost like I'm in VR. But like I said, I got full screen resolution. The VR headsets right now have horrible resolution. So I get a high def screen with head tracking, and I kind of get the best of both worlds. And I have become a very large fan of the iX4C. It was good before they put the head tracking in, but with the head tracking, it is now just so much better. It's night and day difference, and it was already good. What am I running? I've got a Dell standard monitor that's what is it? It's a Dell gaming monitor from about 4 years ago. So I mean, it's it's a 1K monitor, but I'd like to put in a 2. The video card I've got at the moment won't handle a 4. Um, so yeah, it'd be nice to be in 2. This Elite Dangerous is a 4K source, so it would be. I've seen it in 4K on a friend's monitor. It's absolutely gorgeous. Um, uh, it's just I don't have the available cash to get myself a video card that can deliver 4K at a reasonable screen rate, a reasonable refresh rate. Yes, meta alloys. There they are. All right, so we'll accept a meta alloy mission. All right, now let's go looking for more. All right, so let's flip back around. We're in solo, so let's go to open. And I just want to see, with 700 tons of cargo, 704 to be exact, that just how much money I can make in a single run. Yeah, I noticed the what was it? I think it was either Saturday or Sunday that the meta alloy mission started showing back up again. I was just about ready to quit on this area and go off and do passenger missions again, because that's the next most profitable thing to do. I was doing, where the heck was I? I was doing bulk passenger missions. Where was it? Rhea, I think. I got it on my notes somewhere around here. But with the meta alloys back, I was actually able to get into the cutter here. And the first time I was in the cutter, I was in the beta for the cutter coming into the game, and I immediately fell in love with the ship. I really loved it. And finally, a year and a half later, I can get into it. Yeah, one that you can get 100, 120 an hour, I think, on this. Um, you can tell when I'm looking over to see what you're typing, that my head, everything turns sideways here. Because unfortunately the gaming overlay I've got does not hook up well to YouTube's chat, which is really annoying. I'd like to have it right here on my screen so I could just look at it at the same time and not have to like bob my head around and everything to see it. Polymers. No, I don't want polymers. Oh, there we go. More meta alloys. Awesome. Accept. Lots of donations, but I don't need donations anymore. Not that one, but this one. You got any meta alloys for me? Nope. Okay. Well, what do we got? We got 2 so far. So we're running 120 and 88. So that's 40 and 22. So we're running 60. Let's spin back around. We're in open. So let's go to my private group. But back when the iX4C came out, I did a short video on here on basically reviewing it. I really liked the model before it, where it was just eye tracking. But like I said, when they added the head tracking, it just complete game changer on this. I'm really impressed with just how good this is and how much immersion it actually gives you in the game. I think my next purchase will be a better monitor to go with this. And then after that, I'll probably upgrade the video card some. Ooh! Hey! Look at that! Isn't that a pretty one? A follow-on mission. Hey, more. There's only 15, but that's okay.
Incoming mission critical message.
Incoming mission. Oh, yes, because I did a follow-on mission. Oh, I thank you. Oops, what'd you say? Yeah, if I went to a 2K ultra wide with my current my current video card, it would be a lot more. Yeah, I'd get a lot more side-to-side turn out of the eye tracker. Um, so right now, I could turn this far, and well, actually, I could turn almost 180 degrees. I can't quite get the up and down. I got a lot more down than I've got up. And I'm not quite, it may be because I may be sitting too high with my chair. Um, but I can't sit any lower because then my throttle and stick would be at the wrong height. And I think that is the problem because I'm about 70% of the way up the screen with the natural position of my eyes. So I'm probably got to, raise the monitor up some, and then I'd get more up, and I could get rid of some of. I don't. You can see I really don't need the down. Um, but forgetting into head tracking, I have to say, the Tobii 4C here. I mean, it's amazing. All right, where am I? What's that? Cooper? I was down to Cooper. And yes, I tend to gush when I talk about it because I'm really am that impressed. Um, okay, wasn't much there. So let's go to solo and continue to fill the ship up. Yeah, the head trackers are, I think full retail is like 150 bucks, where and you're getting, the equivalent of a $600 VR, so with better resolution. So not only that, but you don't have anything on your head. You don't run into some of the motion sickness problems you have with a lot of people have with with the VRs. So it's all in all, I think it's better. Certainly, the resolution's better. I would like a bigger screen. I mean, my screen's only, I think, 32 inches. I'd like about 36 for this. Um, polymers, superconductors, superconductors, superconductors. Wow. Stuff. Actually, it's probably easier if I look over here. I have 295 out of 704, so I'm not even halfway there yet. That's already a lot of money. I went through this board, right? I kind of lost track of what I was doing. Boom data, polymers. Yeah, I think I went through this board. Polymers, supers. Oh, nope. More meta alloys. Superconductors.
Incoming mission critical message.
Ceramic composites. Combat stabilizers. Those guys never have anything. These guys sometimes have one. Nope. Alright. I hate to just go around and around the board, but I really want to see just how much money can be earned in a single run. Then again, with 2 of the follow-on missions, that really bumps the amount of money up. And then what'll be interesting is with having more missions, there's a greater chance I'll be intercepted, and I'll get to see just what I can do with this beast. Yeah, there's actually a few people posting about the metadata missions. They seem to be tweaking them as they go along here. And for this last week, I think they pulled them for a while. But they're back. They're appearing actually at a reasonable interval, and with a greater variety. You don't have them all appearing at 50 mil. You've got all the way down. Like I picked one up here that's lower volume for 15 mil. Polymers. So it's more variety, more different price points, but still, I mean, as you can see, I've gone through a couple of boards here without getting much. If I didn't have the luck of those the follow-on missions. Let's see, open. I really want to fill my hold with meta alloys just to do it. And I got to remember on this one to turn on the playback for comments so people can see what typing. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. Yeah. Unfortunately, because they are a relatively rare mission, and I'd like to fill, well, maybe I'll just fill it with stuff. I mean, I've got the space. Maybe I'll spend time board flipping when off screen just to see how big a payload I can get. And just so we're not sitting here flipping the boards, I'll just fill up with whatever I can find. So we are currently going to GW, Celiano, DL, and DL. Okay, so we're going to 3 systems here. So let's just take everything we can on those 3 systems. Actually, let's first go make sure we don't have any more meta alloys so I don't lose meta alloy mission just trying to fill the hold. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to fill the hold without flipping another board. No, that's okay. I'm in private and I want to be running in solo anyway. Alright. Well, this is going to Celiano, so we'll take that one. Maropa, not so much. Where are you going? Atlas. I'm not going to Atlas. And I'm not doing slaves because I'm not even going to try and smuggle in this ship. Oh, Celiano. Nothing there. Alright. Let's go to open. Not open. Yeah. Let's go to solo and run the mission here. There've actually been several betas. There was the initial beta, which I was not part of. I actually joined with the when the game first came out live after the beta set, and I got access to the Horizons beta, which is when this ship came out. When Horizons came out, and I purchased the Horizons, not the Horizons straight up upgrade, but the season pass. So I've got, I forget how much money it was. It was relatively expensive, but it basically pays for all the upgrades for the lifetime of the game. Very much worth it. And it also gives me access to the betas for the different things they release. And sometimes I'll go in and do the beta, and sometimes I won't have time. Because, well, you know, I actually have to work for a living. Yeah, YouTube is not my source. I have no source of income on this channel. So, polymers, DLY. Sure, polymers are going to DLY. We can go to there. Ceramic composites. Yep, we can do those. Oops. Am I out of cargo space? How much do I got left? 639 of 704. I got 65 tons of cargo left. Those guys never give me anything. Okay, so... Alright, so let's see where we're going here. Saliano Artemis Lodge. Really close in at 46 light seconds. So let's do that one first. We'll deliver all our Saliano pieces. But yeah, this is actually before Horizons. The largest ship was the Anaconda, and I wasn't even in the Anaconda yet when Horizons came out. So, but basically, it's taken, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years to get to this guy. And I really do like this ship. One of the things that was, you know, noted with some folks who would fight, you know, testing out the different ships when during the Horizons beta, was that this ship could fly backwards as fast as most ships can go forwards.
Your way is clear for departure.
Retract landing gear.
Landing retracted.
Would help if I press the right button. Alright, where is... Okay, it's there. Engage. Engage. Thank you.
Drive charging.
It's my pleasure.
Ah! I love it when he does that. Oh, goody!
Traffic operations signing off.
I've got somebody gonna come intercept me. This should be interesting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see if he actually can manage it. Since it's only 46 light seconds away. So we'll go there.
Fuel scooping.
And let's confirm that, yes. Incoming enemy alert. Okay, cool.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And here he is. Let's see what he is. Oh, maybe not. I think I want to try a smaller ship first. Well, he didn't deploy a, He's deadly, though. I'm outrunning him. That's hilarious. I do want to try a smaller ship, to try and fight a smaller ship before I go up against an Anaconda, because I don't want to have my tail just handed to me in 3 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, but with me boosting, he's not going to even be in scan range. Not in this ship. That's one thing about, you know, I think there's only like 2 ships in the game that are faster than an A-rated cutter. So it's just go. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going to intercept me? Oh, too bad. I'm leaving. The other thing is, I out-ton the Anaconda, so if I decide to engage and decide that this ship can actually, well, I mean, I'm not engineered yet, so this, oh, hello. Are you coming? That's nice. Oh, he's closer this time. But I don't think he's going to get in range. Oh, no, he is. How much damage is he doing to me? Oh, we don't like that. Fine. See you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I have no intention of giving you 20 tons of cargo. I'm just not sure whether or not I can beat a deadly Anaconda. I suppose I should go to a res site or something like that and figure out just how much my weapons can do. That's probably a pretty good idea, or maybe I should do that next. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
That's the other thing that adds into the immersion of playing this, is having a voice pack.
Good Maya Tango Romeo India. Please ensure you follow standard docking procedures before landing.
Yeah, I'm running. Oh, what the heck do you call it there? Basically, the voice automated software, and I've got Zenuel's voice pack Anubis. Voice attack. That's what I wanted to do. And I kind of like it. He's got a nice voice. Oh, hello. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 39er.
Yes, that is. That's voice attack, and I've got. Hold on, let me just do this. Anubis. Anubis.
Yes.
Information.
Heavy traffic ahead, Commander.
Anubis,
Fly safe.
first generation integrated AI. I am designed, edited, and voiced by Zenuel. More information on my creator can be found at zenuel.com. I am currently version 1.0. Thank you for downloading me.
You're welcome.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
Oop, I got stuck. Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
This is a pretty station.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, this ship has a lot of mass. There we go.
Ship is on the ground, engaging docking restraints. Station services are at your disposal.
There are several voice packs that are female voiced. I just really like Anubis. Alright. Repair all. Yeah, I banged myself coming into dock. Oops. So now, actually, I should write down, we started out at 551.9 at the beginning of this run. Alright, now let's deliver stuff. Influence, reputation, don't need influence or reputation. I just take money. Uranium, no. Reputation, no. Just give me the money. Alright, what do we got here? Rarity grade 5. And I lose 2.5 mil. Fine, I'll take the biotech conductors. What do we got here? Rarity grade 3, but oh wow, that loses a large percentage of that. So I'll just take this. Alright, next we have titanium. And that's not too bad. I'll take this one. 620. Oh god, we're already up 70 mil. This is insane. Alright, so that's everything we're delivering here. Let's see if there's anything that's going the other places that we're going. You know, I didn't even do any courier jobs. Source and return, source and return, source and return. Lots of source and return. Alright, so let's see. We've got 2 more stops here. We've got Agricola's Ascent and Cornell's Garden. Most of them to Agricola's Ascent. So let's go to the Coca-Cola Ascent. Whoops, did I say that? Alright. So that's really... This run actually really shows me the difference between having an Anaconda, which is a reasonably fast big ship, and having this speed demon. I can just walk away from Anaconda. That is just nice.
Detachment complete. Maintain
Retract
correct
landing
lane
gear.
on exit.
Landing gear retracted.
I actually like the forward cockpit a lot better than I like the Anaconda's rear, cockpit at the rear of the ship. Oh, is that obstructed? Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can engage.
Preparing to
Oh,
fill
we can
space.
jump. Cool. Oh, you know, I should grab some fuel. Well, I got plenty.
No fire zone. Be careful out there, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, if if you're looking at my last video or our last couple of videos, you can see the difference between a 30 light year jump range ship and this, which is a little under 20.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, 30 light years. It's
Disengaged.
basically 8 jumps from here to what is it, Shinrada Desra, the founder's world. With this, it's 18 or 19 jumps. So it doesn't jump anywhere near as far. But the additional armament I'm carrying on this beast. So I think one of the things I will try is I will go find somewhere to get in a bit of a scrap. Oh, here I am, busy thinking about where I'm going to go, and yes, I should add a Guardian booster. But first I have to gain access to that technology. That plan is, when I can do that, I shall do that. I'm also going to put a one of those boosters, actually probably several of those boosters in my Anaconda, because I've now rigged that for exploring again and renamed it back to Long Distance Voyager. So that I want to get it ready, because I heard yesterday that there's going to be another Distant Worlds trip, and I want to go do that again. Except this time I hope to find out when it actually starts and not start a month behind. It was actually really tough catching up an entire month behind, but I actually got out there within a couple of days of when the meetup was, a couple of days before it. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Had some fun times on Beagle Point with some of the guys.
Tango,
I love
Romeo,
this.
India. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
350 clicks. Yes! That's a fast ship. I do like this ship. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission authorized. Set down on landing pad 2-4.
I'm actually really noticing how much bigger a ship this is than the Anaconda. It's got a lot more mass.
reserve minimum clearance distance.
I take up more than half the slot. What do you mean? Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Would like to extend a warm welcome to all visitors. Please ensure
Landing gear deployed.
procedures within the allocated time.
Nice soft landing. Well, with the Corvette,
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
I actually tried the Corvette in the, come on, enter the hangar, please. I played with the Corvette during the beta. I didn't like it as much, but if you're going for a pure combat ship and you're into big ships, it's an absolutely insane beast. It's not as fast. It's, in fact, this ship will go backwards as fast as the Corvette will go forwards. I was actually playing around with that where the Corvette against the cutter, and with one of the guys during the beta, and I just basically just turned around and started backing up on him. And so I could control the firing arcs and keep myself in a perfect firing arc with obstructing some of his weapons. So even with the diamond head, the snakehead format of the Corvette, if you fly backwards with the cutter, you're going to eat the Corvette for lunch. Of course, I don't know, if if maybe it's just because the guy I was, ooh, that's not bad, only 2 mil difference. May have been, quality difference between pilots, I don't know. 36 versus 39. But basically, I'd just going straight backwards and, doing a little bit of dodging to avoid his weaponry. And I had no problems taking him out. Now, I didn't try it against an Anaconda. I don't know how that will work. But I want to try it before I try it with cargo on the line. Actually, I think that's everything, isn't it? No, where's this guy? Cornell's Garden, okay. Where's Cornell's Garden? GWW. Alright, let's see if we got anything going to GWW. It's interesting. 5,000 units divided by 700 is still too many to justify only 8 mil. You're going... Oh, that's a source and return. 5,800... Yeah, that's him. That's not going to GWW. Alright, well, we got nothing going where we're going, so let's just plan out the last mission here. Yes, the cutter is insanely expensive. The cutter is actually, I think, 100 million just on the base ship more expensive than the Corvette, and a lot of its upgrades are more expensive. The ship I'm running in now is about 630 million, which is an insane ship. I'm just glad I was able to get it at Jameson Memorial because it's actually costs somewhat less than that. I think it's, what is the actual cost from Jameson here? Rebuy cost. Oh, come on, where's the actual cost of my ship here? I know it's on here somewhere. Ship insurance, rebuy cost, balance, insurance, current accents, credit spent on ships. Oh, come on. Oh, I know how to get it. I go over here. No, it doesn't give the total ship cost. Well, now. I'd actually have to put it onto either Coriolis or ED Shipyard. Because apparently they're not going to tell me right here. That's annoying. Alright. One jump. Ah, yes, I could do that. Maybe I'll do that over the next play. Oh, if it has a shipyard. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear
Ship
detected.
released. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Definitely with this ship, I gotta make sure I'm not speeding when I go through the airlock because I'm gonna bump people often. Because, whoop, no, left. Ah! Because I just take up way too much space. Alright. There we go. Engage.
Charging
Ship
FTL.
drive charging.
Speed restrictions are now lifted.
3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
What was it they oh, time bonus. 3 minutes. Takes me longer than 3 minutes than 3 minutes. I love the short ones. It's like, yeah, that's not happening. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
I gotta go over this way.
Guten Maya Tango Romeo
Where are
India.
you?
This is flight control.
Is it this way?
Please note that access to the station is by authorization only.
No, I turned the wrong way. It was the other way. Well, that guarantees I'm not going to make it in 3 minutes. Circle the station. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 3 do.
Whoa, I ended up way offline here. Get me away from the station. I don't want to crash. Wow. Amazing how far the boost takes you. I got a bit of learning to do on how to fly this guy right.
Incoming mission critical
Yes,
message.
I know I didn't make your time frame. Clang, clang. I gotta get used to those wings. Those nacelles sticking out there really deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm just not used to where they are.
Landing gear deployed.
This is crazy. I'm looking right in the building. Oh, all right. See you, Daniel.
Touchdown confirmed. Commence system shutdown.
All right. The only thing left is another 39 mil. So that makes 717.4. Wow. That's just a lot of money. Okay, well, do I keep doing this? Do I... Ooh, it's a good question. I got to think about what I'm going to do next. So I think I will head back to Maya. Let's see what these... You got anything going back to Maya? Personal weapons, reactive. Wow, I could just fill up on this. Could take a Fleon trip. And Celiano and several other places. PDS B40. All right. I will just go back to my, I'm actually, let's see, it's 10 o'clock at night, so I'm pretty close to time to turn into a pumpkin myself, so I think I will just take it back to Maya, to Darniel's Progress, and call it a night. Hey, get, no, I'm in here, so you should allow me to do that. Yes, there we go. All right, let's fly it. Heading home. Yeehaw! And before I forget, Daniel, thank you very much for watching, and actually it was glad talking with you. Good talking with you. I can English well, yes.
Landing coupler disengaged.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
One of these times I should post up my full control set again. Alright, line up. See if we can get out without scraping the sides. Hey, we managed not to hit anything.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Engage.
Screwing FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Orbital flight engaged.
There we go. I'd actually like to be a little steeper than that, I think. Good enough. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Gutamaya, Tango, Romeo, India. Follow correct procedures before attempting to dock at this port. Docking request approved. Set course for landing pad 02.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
And there we go.
Touchdown, ground crew dispatched. Beware, Commander. This system is in a state of civil war. Be careful which side you favor.
Well, we're almost up to the Ascension mission for the Feds. That's cool. But yeah, ending on 717 mil for the night is amazing for how little time it took to actually do it. But I mean, that's the difference between 320 tons of available cargo and 704 tons of available cargo. Carrying that much more, more than twice as much cargo makes a very large difference in how much you can earn per hour. So, run out of time for tonight, so that's it for now. This is Trice Majestus, signing out.